Are you tired of never reaching your goals, never pushing through, and always telling yourself that that year is going to be your year? Well, me too, and I end up, failing every single year. So this year, we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to build a healthy schedule that works for you and not what you see online.
Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to make 2023 a safe spot, a safe space where we can grow mentally, physically, spiritually as a person and overall become a better version of ourselves. I think that giving certain time or periods of your life a peak really isn't beneficial, and you're always going to be searching for the next big thing or always going to be dwelling on the past. Just say 2 years ago I was on my grind, I was on my fitness grind, I was doing yoga, working out every day, moving my body, and then next year I stopped doing that, but I did work on myself mentally. That doesn't mean I didn't do good the previous year. So I think that people think that they have to do everything at one time in a year, being good at school, fitness, but spiritually, mentally, doing things that are healthy for you. And I think that it just really turns people off from New Year goals or just resolutions in general. So instead, we're going to create a healthy routine, we create a stable routine, we're going to work on healthy habits that's really going to actually help you rather than chasing the next big thing. So in this video, we're gonna do vision boards, we're gonna goal set, and overall just figure it out. Create a routine that works for you and not what you see online. I also want to mention this, that if anyone has seen my fam, she's a 19-year-old living in NYC. She moved out of her parents' house at 15, and it's really amazing to see how much she has grown as a person, and I really resonate with her, and overall she just inspires me. So I think that finding someone that inspires you, she's amazing. You should go watch her. Her life is the perfect chaotic because it works for her. So finding a system that works for you is going to help you so much. Mainly focuses on being present. She never stresses about the future, which I'm trying not to do. If I'm not enjoying life in the moment, then how am I going to enjoy life 5 years from now?
I tend to overpush myself and overachieve and always stress myself out and just forget to rewind, relax, and just take a day or two to do self-care and just focus on things that make me happy, like reading, being in nature, going on walks. Things like that really does help you be happier overall as a person. And it's okay to slow down and just relax because it helps you be calmer, have a clearer mind, aids you through positive thinking, concentration, memory, and overall make better decisions for your future.
I'm going to be honest, I do not remember any of my 2022 goals, but I do know that in 2022 I really focused on fixing my relationships with certain people in my life because I'm always surrounded by them, and if there's any negative energy or anything that's unresolved between us from the past, the present, or the future, I don't want that to make or become the indicator for us to not be on a good standpoint in our lives. So I really focus on that. I try to fix my relationships with my friends, my relationship, my family, and I tried spending more time with them just because I tend to be more introverted, but I can also be an extrovert. So I've been trying to push myself out of my comfort zone just a little bit and forcing myself to do things like going to the gym. I literally went today, so I'm proud of myself, but I did it with someone else. If you have people in your life that's hyping you up, making you be stable, or just overall pushing yourself as well, I think it does help you. I think those relationships really can play a role in your life. And some other things that I noticed was that I procrastinated a lot, especially in school. I did get things done, so that's good. I didn't completely just disregard school, but I did end the school with good semester, like good grades, good semester. But during the time where I was really stressed out, I realized it's because I was procrastinating. I could have done it in the first place and eventually just not be stressed out and overall be able to relax. I also really redecorated my room. I try to keep a clean environment just because a clean space equals a clean mind, do you think that your environment plays a big role? So if everything's cluttered, then your mind's gonna be cluttered, or that's just how my mind works. So I try to clean as much as I can, and it has been really helping me. But I do go through it sometimes. I went through a lot of slumps where my room was extremely messy and I just didn't feel like doing anything, but pushing yourself to get that initiative to clean. That is some of my reflections that I have for 2022, but we're going to make vision boards. We're going to set goals for 2023. I do think that this is time consuming, but I think it also really helps you reach your goals just because you have a clear path of how you're going to get there, and that is making a vision board. I make one of these every single year, and this year I decided that I'm going to make a physical copy and a digital copy. So for digital, I'm going to do short-term goals that I can reach in about maybe a month, a week, while my physical copy, I'm going to hang up it on my wall and just allow myself to envision my life long-term goals that I can't reach in a short period of time. So I don't get overwhelmed with having all these grand ideas when I could be hitting smaller goals while also reaching for bigger goals. Does that make sense? And I'm very excited. I started one yesterday and I think it's turning out really cute so far. I'm going to give you a snippet. So we have some my comfort space, some knowledge, some spiritual welfare. This is also some habits and hobbies that I do want to start getting into, and overall I think it's really cute so far, and I'm just gonna finish this up real quick and we're gonna go ahead onto the physical one. Next day, I already finished my short-term goals, and some of them were just work out, move my body. It doesn't have to be gym necessarily, but just taking a walk outside or really enjoying life in the present moment. So for long-term goals, instead of putting like it on a big poster board, I decided to get a journal and just have this dedicated just for vision boards. I think it'll be a concepts, being able to see 60 years from now all my vision boards in one place and see how much my goals has changed. So I got this one from Yuji and I printed out a couple pictures already. So I have some journaling, YouTube goals, free spirited. I also have a couple more. This is kind of like more YouTube goals. This is a quote, some hobbies I want to get into. So I have a couple of ideas, very excited. I'm going to cut them all out and put it into the very first page. This is a work in process, but I think it's super cute so far. I just need to cut them all up. Well, I am so glad I got this little notebook from Yuji. It's the perfect size for a vision board. I'm going to write my goals down on this side, and then here's the vision board itself, which I think is super cute. And then I can just bend this like this, hang it on the wall just like this or like this, and I think it's just perfect. Perfect, and I can hold on to this for 30 years or more. So, I'm very happy with the outcome of this. I've been becoming more spiritual over the past couple months, and I've been trying to practice law of attraction, manifesting, and romanticizing. I feel like this is a very controversial topic. It has personally worked for me, so I'm going to talk about it. Law of attraction and manifesting come hand to hand. They're very interchangeable. They're very similar, but they also differ in a lot of different ways. Law of attraction is you attract what you think about. So if you're always thinking about negative things, or if you're always around negative people that have negative thoughts and saying, oh, I'm not good, you're a failure in life, that's all you're going to attract. You're going to attract negative things. But once you change your mindset and outcome being more positive, then you're going to attract that. Your thoughts will manifest into your reality, because that's what you think about. Manifesting is when you create what you think about yourself. So you have a belief that you already have it. So let's say I want a lot of money. I already believe that I have a lot of money. I just push it aside. The more you want it, the less it's gonna come to you. And I think that a lot of people think that manifesting is easy. I feel like it's completely wrong. Like, you can manifest money, but the money can come bad or good. The money can come, you're gonna get a job promotion, you're gonna get a new job, and yes, a new job is more stress on you, but you're getting the money in a certain way. You know, that opportunity is coming to you to receive more money, or even getting in a car, someone crashes into your car and then your insurance company gives you extra money. That's the type of thing that a lot of people don't understand. They think that's easy and done. But you need to be more careful about what you manifest about, because your thoughts is very important. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. Romanticizing is when you take something as bland as something and just making it better than it seems. And I feel like combining all three of the things I just talked about, I feel like it can really change the outcome of your life. I've been trying to get into the gym a little bit more, and by doing that, I always wear something comfy, but something that looks cute, and I always bring a pair of AirPods or even headphones to get in the zone. I've been really into yoga, but I haven't gone recently. What I've been trying to do is go to the gym, just move my body, be more consistent. Obviously, when you first start, you don't go into free weights just like everybody else, so you won't see massive results, but just the fact that you're moving your body is going to be really beneficial for your mental and physical health. It's going to make you feel more, you have more energy, and your mindset's going to change because you know that you're doing things that's good for you.
To me, going to the gym is about gaining muscle and really being healthy, while yoga is a place where I just get to relax, rewind, and just not think about anything else but what I'm doing in the present moment.
This is for everyone who's always tired all the time, and yes, it's because you're laying in bed and not moving your body. You need to get up and move it somehow, some way. Doesn't have to be grand like going to the gym, doing yoga, doing Pilates. You don't have to do that type of things to just make your body happy. I heard from my massage therapist that if you don't move your bodies, your nerves actually shut down and eventually die. And if your body is always aching, it's because you don't have enough oxygen in your body as well. So moving your body is very important. I recommend just getting some small weights, picking up a yoga mat, doing workouts at home if you're not comfortable enough going out in public, going on a little walk, maybe walk your dog, or just go on a stroll, look at this night sky. It's a whole vibe. I like to do this, especially when I'm doing spiritual stuff. I don't know why. I just personally like it a little bit better. It just sets the tone, sets the mood for me to just be present, be in my mind. I want to say that I'm not trying to bash anyone who thinks that manifesting is easy. I know a lot of TikTok platforms or any social media platforms make it seem easy, especially those videos like, oh, like, comment, and your dreams will come true. That type of stuff is just cloud chasing. It does not work. I suggest bigger YouTubers. Obviously, I don't know as much, but I do know that it's not easy, and I just don't want you to put your expectations so high and for it not to be met and just be sad. Things that I do like to use to manifest and stuff is crystals. Crystals has its own energy, and combining your energy with it will raise your vibration. And then I also use incense. I have this cute incense holder, and when I do this, I just burn the tip, and then I just cleanse myself in the area around me of any energy. So this just counteracts everything. I love it. There's many crystals that has different properties. You don't need a lot, maybe you just need a few. It works just as fine. But I also, I also want to talk about Motivite. If you don't know what Motivite is, it's basically a crystal, well, stone, glass stone, that magnifies vibrations of other types of crystals or your vibration in general. So your frequency a lot higher. And when it does, it may seem like your life is absolutely shit and there's so many things going wrong, but that type of things doesn't align with you anymore. And with the things that do align now is what's going to be good in the moment and good for you in the future. And although I might feel like shit, especially when life changes a lot, I know it's hard, but you just gotta think positive, think about the good outcomes, and overall just experience what you're feeling. Just allow yourself to go through it, go through the motions, and eventually you'll think the lessons that it's going to teach you, but in the moment it does feel bad. I got this about 2 years ago and my life has changed completely. My mentality from when I was 17 to now has changed so much. My family's seen the difference, my friends have seen a difference, my relationship has a difference. Before I got this, I was not in a relationship. When I got this, I was. And if you know me, relationships to me is something I don't really care about, but it came in the most unexpected way and it's the most beautiful thing in my life right now. So, but anyways, besides that point, I got this, and basically what it does is it takes anything that does not align in your life anymore. It's a very strong crystal anymore. It just completely gets rid of it. So your life could be bad for the past couple months, but what's coming is going to be the best things in your life that you could ever possibly experience. It's just, I don't know, something about this ring. I love it. I got mine from Motivite family. This one is discontinued, but they have really other beautiful pieces.